Ladies and gentlemen, today is January 3rd, 2013, and this is the KNKL Emma Stream Day 21, where we watch me as I create my very own comic Emma. We gather here every Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we gather in my brand new professional dojo, and we have some fun. So today we are going to be jumping right back into where we left off after yesterday's secret stream, right? And today is going to be a little bit of a experimental stage because I just got this brand new awesome little webcam here. It has dual mics, so we should be broadcasting in stereo. So I move around and it will pick up sound from whichever way we broadcast it from. So because of that, my voice might sound a little bit different than it usually does. Bear in mind that if it sounds weird, I will take a look at the footage at the end of the day and I'll get it all sorted out. So, yes. I love it when I start a stream and I don't have the sound running. That's awesome. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and get right into putting the details on this blood, right? Let's get this blood all nice and sorted out. Yesterday, all we were doing was just adding a little bit more color to the background. You'll notice that we have a little bit of orange skies going on. And why is this happening? Well, that's because Emma is going crazy. And we need to go ahead and open up page 1 for our reference of the blood, and we're going to go ahead and start adding in our little gradients and details and get this page finished up. And then, guys, I may have another interesting, a bit of an interesting announcement for you guys. Because I want to get part 3 done by this weekend sometime, I may have to, like, if we go into the next week and it's Monday and I have to stream, like, I'm going to be working on all, like, the later pages, and I don't want to show any of those. So for right now, let's plan on Monday just being kind of, like, I will stream something, but it might not be the comic. So just a little heads up, that way it doesn't happen. You guys are like, hey, where's my comic? Where's the comic? You know, I don't want to hear any complaints. No babies. No babies. So, now that we had that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into our gradients, adding our gradients and our blood colors. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and grab this purple here. Let's grab like this dark purple. No, change my mind. Light purple. Let's go ahead, throw this in. So I hope that you guys are having a great Thursday so far. Some of you might be Friday if you live across the world. I hope you guys are having a good time. I had another glorious bike ride today. Went to the market to go pick up some pasta to make a family recipe that we like to call sopa. It's basically like little pasta shells. Really, really good little pasta shells, and then you cook them in like tomato sauce and chili powder, garlic, salt, pepper, all this good stuff. And then you put some cheese on there, and it is oh so satisfying and very, very easy to make. So, yes. And there's just something about going to the market and like getting your own groceries and then going home and like eating what you got at the grocery. Like I go and I bike to the grocery store with my little backpack on my back, and then I go in and get basically what I'm gonna eat for that night, and it's really kind of fun. You know, it's almost like it awakens the hunter within me, makes me feel primal and alive. I like that. So yeah, that was my day. I hope your guys' day was just as awesome and maybe filled with some primal activities. Well, you know. Oh, hey, we need to actually throw some blood on here. I need to get some blood on here. Can't forget this part. But lately, my Photoshop has been bugging out. Like, what is up with this? This happened last night on the secret stream. And now ever since then, it just seems like it's like a little bit laggy when I'm doing the streams. So, whatever. Yeah, you guys are talking about. Yes, Helgen, I'm going to dirty her up. That's all coming later. Don't worry. There's gonna be dirt and stuff. I'm just taking it one step at a time. Let's get the blood on there. Now let's get some dirt on it and see if we like it. But first, we must focus on the big reads. And the big reads that I want to be happening are the blood, mostly. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Some other good news. My good friend Jose Ros, he is a guy that's also taking care of writing some music for the comic that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. And he's a very, very talented composer. And he's been really wanting to get a job at Riot, right? So I referred him, I tried to refer him the best I could to the guys that I know down there to get him a job, like in QA, because he also worked at 2K Games, working on Borderlands 2, and or was it, did 2K do Borderlands? I think so, yeah, yeah. And he's also working at Insomniac a little bit too, the guys that did Ratchet and Clank and Spyro the Dragon. So anyway, he's really been wanting to get a job in the music industry, right? And he actually traveled here from Spain, you know, pursuing his dream and basically being an awesome person in general, because he's really, really nice and really, really, I don't know, he's just really inspiring. I can relate a lot with somebody who leaves everything behind to pursue their dream, right? So naturally, when I heard he wanted to get a job at Riot doing what he loved, I was like, all right, well, I gotta help him out. But you gotta help me too. And it just so happens that I have this little comic. This little comic. Maybe you could help me make some music for. No pressure or anything. So, being the awesome guy that he is, he decided to help me out and make some cool music. And that makes us happy. Oh, so happy. Okay, am I doing this right? Yes! Gotta have these splatters going up this way. I am happy. Oh, so happy. Cool, I got that there. Let's get some blood on this side as well. So I love talented people that leave everything behind to follow their dream, right? I think that's awesome. Not necessarily like leave everything behind, you don't have to do that, but just the person who doesn't give up on pursuing their dream. That's awesome. Very, very respectable. Okay. Cool. And yeah, as far as Emma face planting all the time, I thought about that too. I was like, okay, she's face planted twice in this issue. Maybe it'll be like a running gag. I don't know. Because technically, when she face planted in the dream sequence, it could have been a long time ago, you know? What are you guys talking about? Lushy, you're saying, is it okay to post fan art on the Facebook? Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, I was just asking you guys to say I support Emma, you know, just to get some extra buzz on there. But always, always, if you have fan art there, please post it up. Because that's going to get noticed even more. Like, I mean, you'll see all the awesome posts that people posted as well, but the pictures are going to really, really stand out when I do that scroll through. So yes, if you have anything to post on the Facebook, please post it soon, because I'm going to be making that video. And if you want your piece to be included on the Scion Motivate thing, on the Scion video that I sent to them, make sure it's up there. And I will be eternally grateful. And I will also be posting that video that I sent to them on Facebook. Or Yeah, I'll post it on Facebook and on YouTube, so I can link you guys to it and show you basically the video that I composed. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can get my brother, who's very, very good with video, to help me edit it and make it really professional and nice. I love surrounding myself with talented people. Love it! Love it. Oh, so much. Okay, let's go ahead and put on these shines here. Nice shiny blood. Yeah. Oh, also we need to be sure to make the bottom of it a little bit lighter so it gives it that nice luminosity. That subtle lightness at the bottom will give it the effect that we so desire. It's amazing what a little bit of subtlety can do, yeah? Amazing! Yeah, that looks good. Looks really good. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Let's go through and just put the little bit of lightness on the bottom here. It's good. And let's counter it with some dark color. And then over top of it all, put some nice little shines. Love it. Next up, we got this one here. But also what was fun today is on the way back from the supermarket, took a little stop by Fantastic Sam's, because Jake needed a haircut. He's like, hey, we just biked up a giant hill. I'm all nice and sweaty. I want to have somebody shampoo my hair. And to be honest, I was a little bit jealous. I was like, man, someone would shampoo my sweaty hair, my sweaty, salty hair after biking up that hill. So we had a little bit of a resting break after that big old ride up to the local Vons. And needless to say, it was very relaxing for me. Took some time to make some little notes in my notebook about things I'm going to be doing for the video. And Jake got his haircut. So that was nice. That was very, very nice. Good. That looks pretty good. I like that. Let's actually bring those highlights in just a tiny bit. Just a tad bit. Good. Next! Moving on up. I'm going to go ahead and make the highlights a little bit brighter here because I want to make sure that these shapes are reading clearly. Here. Yes. Yes! Cool. That looks really good. Okay, come on, Photoshop. Work with me. Work with me. I would say the little bit of lag might be cause of the new camera I'm using, but I know for a fact it's not that because it was doing this last night too. So I don't know what it is, but I will find it and I will exterminate it. I will kill it. Oh. Okay, and the last thing I'm just going to go through here and add a little bit of this red into it, or just some really, really dark spots. A little bit more magenta blood. magenta dark blood. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Let's darken that there. Darken that there. And let's darken this here. Good. Good. Very good. Yeah, yeah. Alright, a little shine there. And I say we call that good. That blood is looking nice and gelatinous now. Oh. Looks like Leshy is giving me permission to take a stroll down the Emma Lovely Lane. So it looks like we're going to have to go ahead and do that. I usually make time to do this every now and then. Especially when I know that there's new content that's been submitted to the Facebook. But yes, I tend to. I started doing it at the beginning, but I didn't want to like bore people too much with the awesome artwork. You know, like why would people get bored? But you know, I just figured some people would be tuning in to watch the actual stream, and I didn't want to be like, "Hey, my name's Keenan," and then I talk about my entire life and be like, "Oh, and by the way, before we finally get into this comic, let's go take a look at the Facebook." But now what I do is I lure you into a false sense of security by telling you, oh, hey, we're going to go straight into the comic. And then in the middle of the segment, I go, bam, and we take a troll. We take a troll? I almost said troll. We go trolling. I'm trolling. We go trolling down the lovely lane. So what do we got here? What is this? This is... Alicia, you're too fast with this. Alicia, you're too fast with this. The issue isn't even out to explain what's happening here, and you're already like going through and taking care of this. Like, that's awesome. This is awesome. This is so cool. Wow, I like that phrase too. Might have to steal that. Might have to steal that and call it my own. Or I'll just hire you to be my professional slogan writer and blood spatter analyst. Analyst? Analyst. No. People who work with other people named Alan are called Alanists. You will be an analyst of the blood. Yes. Dude, I can't wait to show that to Jake. He's going to go crazy for that. Thank you, Leshy, once again. And for those of you who submit stuff during the stream, feel free to call me out in the comments section and say, hey, I just uploaded some new artwork. Go check it out. And then I'll go. Okay? That was awesome. So awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and start taking care of the colors here, because as somebody pointed out yesterday, some of the colors of Emma are kind of blending in a little bit with the background. We're going to go ahead and take care of that and make sure that our silhouettes are reading properly, right? Because that is very, very important to us. Very, very important to us. Oh, man. Seriously. Alicia, you're just going to have to come and work for me. That's just the way it's going to be. I foresee that in the near future, as soon as I'm able to start. As soon as I'm able to start hiring people and paying them to work for me, trust me, I will. I will be. Whether you're a slogan writer, blood spatter analyst, ladder and board masker, all that good stuff. There's room for all. There's room for all in the soon-to-be KNKL Comics Empire. No, just kidding. Well, that would be cool. That'd be cool if I could make an empire. Let's go ahead and kick up these lights a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright. Liking that. Liking that. And again, working with subtleties, right? Just hitting those edges. Hitting those edges. See what they can do for us. What can the edges do for us? That's the question you want to ask. Alright. And the last one here. Let's go ahead and like simulate some subsurface happening within her hair there, yeah? How about that? Yeah, now it's glowing. That looks cool. Subtleties. Subtleties, my friends. Subtleties. Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead and light it from the other side too. Ooh, that looks cool. Looks awesome. Wow. So we got a yellow light coming in from this side. Oh, that's too much. There we go. Let's go ahead and light the other side here with that orange. And see how subtle that is? But it totally brings your character into the world. Remember, like I was talking about a couple weeks ago in the last KNKL show? If you want your character to feel like it belongs in the world, take the shadows, and then whatever your environment is, because it's orange here, all the shadows are going to be pushed a little bit more towards the orange. Right? See what that does? That totally rounds out the character's features, and it lets us feel like it's in the environment. And we're working just with tons of little itty-bitty subtleties. I can't stress enough like how important that is. You learn how to use the subtleties to your advantage. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on into the... I'm going to try to keep all the colors dark because what I'm going to do to bring out the silhouettes at the end is I'm just going to add some atmosphere behind wherever Emma is, and it will pop out her silhouette and she'll have like dark colors, so she'll read really well against it. Ladder designer. No, it's fine. I don't want to discourage people from making fan art. If you got fan art, then make it. If you got fan art, I will not turn it away. Okay. It can even be you guessing at what the story is going to be. Yeah. With great accuracy. Okay. Let's see here. What do we want to do with these boots? With jaboots. Let's go ahead and go there. Okay, let's get on the right layer. All right, come on. There we go. Is that right? No, it needs to be more orange. Seriously, I don't know what's causing it to lag like that, but I will kill it when I find it. I will find it and I will kill it. I'm just in a very like feral mood today. All this talk about going to the grocery store and hunting. Why is it? Ugh. You. Why am I in such a diabolically primal mood today? There we go. So we got that side. Now let's go ahead and go to the other side. And remember, pushing it more slightly red, right? Because that is our environment. Now watch what this does. Bam. See that? See that subtlety right there? That's all you need. That's all it takes right there. And let's go ahead and throw in a little there and a little there. This looks good. I like it. The colors are becoming a lot more saturated than they were in the first 20 pages. It's like we are gradually going from black and white to full color. That's kind of cool. I didn't necessarily like plan it exactly that way, but hey, it works. It works! Okay, dress time. Dress up time. Okay, so let's go ahead and push you this way. Ooh! That looks really nice. Good. A little bit of underlighting there. And we'll translate that to harsh. Harsh side lighting there. And let's go ahead and take that orange. Again, watch what happens here. Watch the subtlety. No. Don't watch that. Let's go a little bit more like that. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Awesome texture. Oh, that's not. No. Never mind. I think the dress is fine just as it is. It looks good there, though. See how picky I am? Alright, that's good. I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. Let's go ahead and move on to the bandage. Let's throw a little bit of shadow on there. Might be a little bit too red. Let's go ahead and go here. There we go. And let's take like this color and kind of make it the color of the bandage. There we go, that looks good. Put a little bit of that there, a little of that there. Good. Alright, now time for the skin. We got to pay very close attention to this. All this talk of silhouettes and reading like Emma, I think you never left right. Yes, I'm taking what I learned. I'm taking the knowledge that I learned there, and I'm applying it to my comic. Because I've seen other comics that suffer from not following those principles, and I don't want to be one of those. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the skin, and then we'll move on and make any final adjustments that we need to. But I think the key here is, and I've said this to myself a few times, it's like I really need to focus on making sure I'm not overcomplicating things, right? It's like I lay down the color for the skin, and that should be like 90% of it. And really, when I come in here and just do like little subtle shading, like this, it should be very, very subtle, right? And notice how these darker colors are helping to pop the silhouettes. See, now that she's much darker, you can see her against the background a lot better. And do the same thing here. It's looking pretty good. Good. Not bad. And yes, Leshy, I am trying to perfect my Australian accent. Because if I ever travel there, I need to be able to speak like them. Of course, they'll probably just get offended and punch me in the face, but at least they'll know I tried and failed miserably. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do with the skin here is add in the light. The light! Let's add in some light along the edges here. Alright, just a little bit. Good. Oh, not good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Again, subtlety is key. Subtlety, subtlety, subtlety. Cool. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the eyes as well. I'm going to add a little bit of shadow into those as well. See what that can do for us. If it looks good, I'll keep it. If not, then we'll go back to something else. I think they do need to be darkened a tiny bit for sure. Whoa! That looks pretty cool. I like that. That looks awesome. Awesome. And let's go ahead and throw in a little bit of darkness on that tongue there. And the last thing that I want to do is I want to give her her little rosy cheeks. And then we'll go ahead and throw in some dirt. Put some dirt on that face. There we go. Give her cute little rosy cheeks. Good. I don't want her to be too rosy though, because she should be a little bit pale if she's like scared, right? We'll put a little bit like on these areas though. Can like by her fingers and all that stuff. I'll put a little bit there. And on the shoulders. That's always cute. A little bit of redness on the shoulders. And that, my friends, looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking that. Alright, so what time we got here? 7:36. Awesome. Awesome texture. Oh, you guys are awesome. Alright, mate, that's some pretty awesome texture you got there. Alright. Oh, we almost forgot about the water spigot. Oh. But why does that have lines around it? If any of you have been paying attention to things that get their own lines, that means that they may be coming into play later. But I can't show you that yet. And Alicia, no fan art of the water spigot. Not yet. Not yet. It's not ready. It's not ready. Alright. So there we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go back in here and add in our final atmosphere, so that way we can make sure that our silhouettes are reading clearly, and that way we can stick this comic 10 feet away from us and still tell what is going on with our character. Alright, you feeling me? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. And I'll show you. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and we gotta, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the dirt. we have to put the dirt on. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. In fact, let's put the dirt on right now. I know you guys aren't gonna let me hear the end of it until we do that. All right, all right. There we go. It's zone dirt. Okay, so I need to figure out exactly what's causing lag here. I think it might be that, actually. Might just have been that. I might have fixed it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw in some dirt here. I'm going to use the chalk brush, because that gives us some nice dirt texture. And let's go ahead and start throwing in some dirt. Yeah? Hey, look at that. It's not... Oh, wait, it is staying where it's supposed to. Okay, good. 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 This looks funny. Put some dirt on there. Clever girl. Some dirt. Man, that is laggy. Why are you so laggy? I don't want to hear it. There you go. There you go, guys. Now you got your dirt. Okay, now you can leave me alone. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and cut back into that. Kind of erase a little bit of it because I don't want exactly that much. Maybe just a little for good measure, you know? Just a little. Just enough so you can tell it's there. That reminds me of the Rocko's Modern Life episode. I don't know if you guys ever saw the one where him and Heifer go to work in the sausage factory or whatever. And Heifer goes up to the guy and he's like, "What's for lunch?" And then he just like slaps something on his plate. Looks like a bunch of dirt. He's just like, "Dirt?" And he's like, "Just kidding. It's powdered sausage. Just add water." And then, yeah. But yeah, that's what you get. You get some dirt. Look at that dirt on your face. Well, the weird thing that's been causing the lag, it seems like it literally just happened a couple days ago. I don't know what it is. There's like some program or something running. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's this? Yeah, I have no idea what it is. But I've got to get it figured out. Either that or I never noticed it before. I don't know. Because usually I'm not painting with these brushes. But I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. So there we go. We got some nice dirt on there. There you go. She's like, "I'm so dirty. I need a shower." You think she's scared of the zombie blood? She just hates being dirty. No, that's all. Like, ew, gross. Gross, I just had this dress washed. Just washed it in the river yesterday. Jeez. Alright guys, you got your dirt. Now shut up. Just make sure that this dirt is up to my standards. Yes. Looking good. I only accept the finest quality dirt. And that is good. Cool. Alright. Oh wait, we got a little bit of inconsistency here. We need to have some dirt in the hair up here. A little bit of dirt texture there, and a little bit of dirt texture there. Just to make sure we're consistent with that. And a little there. Cool. Pretty fine dirt you got there. Yes. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's go ahead and finally move into the silhouette reads. Let's make sure that those are reading properly. Okay. Character, enter, collapse that down. Where did she go? Wow, this comic's a lot more boring without the character in there. It's amazing how much the character completes the scene, and for that reason alone, we must make sure that we go in and make sure that our character silhouettes are always reading properly. Alright, so here we go. So basically all I did here is I created another layer over top of everything, over top of all the backgrounds, right? And now I'm just going to go back in here. I'm going to go back in here and grab some of this atmosphere. Let's go for kind of like this orangey color here. Let's go ahead and just like toss in a little bit in the areas where we want to see more of the character. This will probably be more like that color there. And let's make sure that we have plenty of reads happening. Plenty of easy reads happening. Oh, that's a little too much. You don't want to make it look unreal. It's just enough. Like, that's okay. That is okay. That's plausible. Okay, so that's good. I can see what's happening there now. It's good. Let's go ahead and kick these boots off of that background there, because those are blending in a little bit. Look, see that? Bam! That wasn't so hard, was it? You can see those boots very clearly now. It's good. Let's go ahead and go in here and make sure that... actually, I'm okay with that. Everything looks okay here, to me. Maybe just a little bit of atmosphere there. Whoop, too much. Just a tad bit, tad bit there. And the final one here. Make sure that these are looking good. Cool. That looks really nice, aside from the lagging brush there. Alright guys, so we got ourselves some fairly good looking panels. So now the final thing that we have left to do here is we're going to go back through and just do our final cleanup And that should take us right to 7:55, and then I can open the gates to the question catapults. And you guys can ask me all of your lovely questions. And we can end day 21 of the KNKL Emma stream. And that will be oh so nice. Okay. And then hopefully I can figure out what the heck is going on with this Photoshop. Sheila. How to speak like an Aussie. You guys are too funny. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and do our final overpaint layers. Clean up. Kick that atmosphere onto there. Let's go ahead and grab this brush. Let's go ahead and move in. Moving in. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Alright. So let's go ahead and start cleaning up these edges. Because as we have learned before, always clean your edges. It makes you look like you know what you're doing. And that's always a good thing in the art world. It's always good to look like you know what you're doing. And in a lot of other cases too, you know. If at all possible, always make it look like you know what you're doing. Oftentimes people can't even tell the difference. Cool? Good, 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 good. Good. I like it. Oh, that's the wrong color. You didn't see that. Cool. Fix that. Let's go ahead and clean up these edges because these edges are close to us. And therefore, they must be sharp and good looking. Looking good. Okay, that's good. It's up to my standards. Go ahead and clean these edges up over here. Hey, that looks nice. That looks nice. Cool. Let's go ahead and clean up these edges here. Make that look like something. And get some edges there. Edge that out. And voila! You have background. You have complete background. Yes, I like that. Let's put a little bit of shading on these edges here. Does that look good? Yes, it does. Therefore, we keep it. We keep it and say we planned it all along. Alright, let's just fix these little edges here. Fix these little piggies. Oh. Cool. And then you can kind of switch back and forth, see what that does. See, just adds that last little bit of detail and clean up to your background so it looks much better. Even though you really didn't do that much work. This makes it look a lot more deliberate and awesome. The Aussie Accent Club. You guys are all talking in Aussie accents now. Or mostly Leshy and Aaron. You guys are taking over. You guys should just be the moderators. You know? People pop in here and say inappropriate things like, well, can't say exactly what they would say, but you guys, if I can give you the power to ban people, that would be awesome. Ban those naughty people. Because I can't always keep tabs on the chat. So people could type some pretty terrible things in there, and I would not be the wiser. I would never be the wiser. And I understand there are some small children. There are some very small children that watch this show. That's why I try to keep it relatively clean in the language department. But hey, they're going to find out anyway, right? So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? That's the little devil on my shoulder talking. He's a bad man. Not a Batman, a bad man. Okay, let's fix that. And edge that. Edge that. Cool. Looks good. Good. Nice. Okay, that's good. I'm not worrying too much about everything being perfect back there, you know, because this has already been kind of established and you know what's behind her, so no big deal in like making it look exactly perfect. Or no big deal if it looks less than perfect. Because most other comics at this point would probably just have like a blank background or like a little square or a circle back there, you know. And I say no to that, because that is not what I want to do. Cool. And some final little texture in there. Looks good. Looks good. Jolly good. Jolly good. I accept that. Accept that. Oh! Just left click on their name in the chat. Select make mod. Wait. It's not doing that for me. I'll have to figure that out later. Maybe I need to do that on the actual site. More terrible things. How dare you say terrible things. Alright, moving on. Maybe it's because oh, you know what's causing it? I think I might know exactly what was causing it. Probably that I have two documents open. That might have been it. I think it's because they're like two giant pictures. I think that was what was causing the lag. Let's see if it... Oh, look at that! Yes! Yes! Alright, note to self. Current computer can only handle one Photoshop document being open at once. If you're going to reference something, make it a JPEG. Or size it down or something. Oh, that is so much nicer. Jeez. That was such a pain in the butt before. Back in business. Wow, look at all that. Look at all that cool little detail back there, you know? Just by a little flick of the wrist. And the power of no lag. Oh, man. It's like I've been given a second chance at life. That is great. That is just awesome. Oh! No more lag. Up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Such a happy man now. It's like Christmas all over again. Alright, so I don't want to put too much detail into that sky because as I put detail into skies, it tends to make it look crappier. So I'm going to go ahead and avoid that as much as possible. Cool. Let's put some little dots in there, back there, to simulate some detail going on, you know? Maybe a little too much. Okay, now we're lagging again. Come on, don't do this to me. What have I ever done to you? Cool. Good. 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 That looks awesome. Wow. Love that. That's the effect we were looking for. Did a little bit there. I think what I need to do here, back here, is I think I need to make the sky brighter. It's too dark. It must be brighter, Captain. Brighten that sky. There you go, that looks a little better. Actually, that looks a lot better. Alright, we'll go ahead and clean that up. Clean that there up. Give that thing some edges. Cool. Can't be RAM. I'm running 8 gigs on this baby. I'm running 8 gigs. Is there anything else that's open? No, there's nothing else. This is it. This is all. This is a fairly light document. So, I don't know what the heck that's all about. Although we do have a lot of layers here. But I've worked with that many layers before, so I don't know. I'll have to do some more experiments and get it figured out. Alright, whoa! Looks like time got a little bit away from us, guys. Hey! How come you guys didn't say anything? You guys just think I'm gonna go all night? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to open up the gates to the question. Catapults. So please, I hope you have some good questions prepared for me. Please lay them at my feet and I will trying to sound like a pompous king. I will mow over the thought of answering any questions. I will think to myself pompously whether I will answer your question or not. So, yeah, I'm going to try to figure out what the heck this is all about. Maybe it could be the layers. I'm going to go ahead and try and open up another thing that I've been working on while you guys send me your questions. And I'll go ahead and move it to this new cam. We have new pretty camera, broadcasting in widescreen, and it can shoot 1080p, which hopefully will come in handy when we're doing the KNKL show. But we shall see. We shall see. Delverin's talking about this isn't. He's saying this isn't really a question, but you should make a KNKL publishing company that publishes our comics. Yes, I was actually thinking about doing that. I mean, right now I've got the KNKL comics, deal going on, but I would love nothing more than to create maybe the next Marvel DC comics, or the guys that did Scott Pilgrim, I think is Oni. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, so I think it might just be the amount of layers we had in that other one. No, I'm still lagging here on this. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that's all about. I'm lagging less. Aaron Pino is asking, when will you show us your high school pieces, aka the portfolio of shame? It's all just anime girls with big boobs, and it's really nothing that great to show. But eventually I'll have to make some time, and I'll stream that for you guys, and I'll show you. I don't know if I'll ever make it like a KNKL show or a stream, but maybe we could do it on a secret stream. So you'll really have to tune in if you want to see it. And they're pretty crappy, so wouldn't really be missing out. Just gonna go ahead and stress that now. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Oh well, whatever. Figure it out. Oh, Lushy's asking, was I on the Horde? Heck yes, I was. I have a level 80. I don't even think I got to 85. I think I'm like 80. Or no, I didn't get to. Is it 90 now? Is 90 the cap? I think I got to 86 on my Orc Shaman, and that was it. And I was like, all right, I played enough of this game, and I'm already addicted to LOL. I can't get addicted to this too. But now I'm actually more into Black Ops, and that's kind of my game of choice for now. But yes, I was on the Horde, and I'll always be there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move into the last question because we got to finish up the stream. We are, almost 6 minutes over. But we did start a little bit late today because we had that little muck up in the beginning. So, final question. Final question, please. Man, my legs are just like killing me. Standing and working all day, and I kind of like put all my weight on my heels, so I gotta like make sure I stand properly. But my back has been feeling better, and my neck too. So I think those are both on the road to recovery, and you burn more calories when you're standing up. So hey, good for your New Year's resolutions. All right, guys, I'm not seeing any other questions that I want to take. So I'm going to go ahead and end day 21 of the KNKL stream. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Archive viewers on YouTube, please thumbs up if you like this, thumbs down if you don't. My name is Keenan Lafferty. I will see you guys on Saturday for the KNKL show, and then I'll update you on Monday. Till then, take care.